So good evening everyone. So for today's video, we will be going to talk about declarative knowledge, procedural knowledge, and functional knowledge. So for this part of the presentation, we will be going to focus on declarative knowledge. What is declarative knowledge? Well, it is the knowledge of facts and information and is focused on answering the what questions. And it is also known as explicit knowledge as it refers to knowledge that can be consciously recalled and articulated. There are actually two types of declarative knowledge: the semantic declarative knowledge and the episodic declarative knowledge. While semantic refers to the general world knowledge such as facts, concepts, and vocabulary, and Collins and Killian in 1969 demonstrated its hierarchical structure in semantic memory, illustrating how information is organized. The episodic, on the other hand, involves personal experiences and specific events that one can remember. Tulving in 1972 distinguished episodic memory from semantic memory, emphasizing its personal and temporal nature. Now, why is it important for us to learn declarative knowledge? Well, it serves as a foundation for understanding and acquiring procedural knowledge, which involves knowing how to perform tasks. Sweller 1988 emphasized its importance in effective problem solving and cognitive load management. Now, how do we enrich our declarative knowledge? Well, we can enrich declarative knowledge through three practices or three methods. First, through repetition and practice, through visualization, and of course, through mnemonic devices. So through using images, diagrams, repeated exposure to information, and memory aids, you can definitely improve your declarative knowledge.
So good day everyone, my name is Sanchez, and today we're going to tackle about what is procedural knowledge. So by definition, procedural knowledge is knowing how to do things. It involves understanding the steps to complete a task. So unlike factual knowledge, which is about just knowing the information, procedural knowledge is practical and action-based, and it is learned through practice and helps you perform tasks smoothly and efficiently. So one example for that I could give is making a sandwich. So, the first thing that we do when making a sandwich is, of course, to gather the ingredients. So what are the ingredients? It includes bread, a filling, you prepare ham or cheese or peanut butter or a jelly or something like that. And you can also add your optional extras such as lettuce, tomato, mustard, and etc. And the second step that you have to do is to, of course, take two slices of bread, separate them, and then on the other bread, you're going to spread and add the filling. And on one slice of bread, add any extra like lettuce or tomato, something like that. And for the third thing that you have to do is to assemble the sandwich, place the second slice of bread on top, and then after that, you serve, and that's your sandwich. Cut the sandwich if desired, and serve on a plate. So this example illustrates procedural knowledge by outlining the steps needed to make a sandwich. So thank you so much for listening. That's all.
So what is functional knowledge? Functional knowledge refers to the practical understanding and skill necessary to perform a specific task and role within a particular domain or field. This type of knowledge is typically gained through hands-on experience, training, and practice, enabling individuals to effectively execute their responsibilities and contribute to organizations' objectives. We have here an example: project planning. So in project planning, they use tools like Microsoft Project. Their function knowledge allow them to break down the project into a manageable task and set realistic deadlines.
Now let us compare and contrast declarative learning, functional learning, and procedural learning. Declarative learning focuses on acquiring knowledge about facts, concepts, and principles. It also involves understanding what things are, and it emphasizes the memorization and recall of information, wherein knowledge can often be explicitly stated or described. So in procedural learning, it centers on acquiring skills and knowledge of processes. It also involves understanding how to perform tasks and procedures. It emphasizes practice and repetition to develop skills, wherein knowledge is often implicit, presiding the ability of actions. Functional learning focuses on applying knowledge and skills in practical, real-world context. It involves understanding why things are done and when to use certain knowledge or skills. It also emphasizes problem solving and critical thinking. So in summary, declarative learning is about knowing facts and concepts, procedural learning is about knowing how to perform tasks, and functional learning is about knowing when to and why to apply knowledge and skills in practical situations. So in contrast, the primary similarity between declarative, procedural, and functional learning is that all three are essential components of comprehensive learning and knowledge acquisition. They each contribute to a well-rounded understanding and a mastery of subject or skill. Thank you.